Welcome to Daily News Updates by the Shipping Tribune. Here we bring you the latest maritime daily news in a short form video format. Please subscribe for regular updates. Freight market scenario by Saigal Seatrade.
On April 17, the Asia-Pacific Panamax freight rates were mostly moved upwards. The Asia-Pacific Supramax freight rates were largely hiked. The Capesize freight rates surged. The Pacific Handysize freight rates extended gains.
Before we proceed with the rest of the updates, I would like to announce that the 10th Asia Dry Bulk Cargo Summit is here and will be attended by all the stakeholders of the dry bulk cargo industry from India and all across the world. Make sure to register today. With a record $776.68 billion worth of exports in FY24, India's trade deficit narrows to $78 billion. India's trade deficit significantly improved in FY 2023-24. According to latest data from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, India's trade deficit in FY 2023-24 is estimated to be $78.12 billion, an improvement of 35.77% compared to FY 2022-23 when it was $121.62 billion. India's overall trade in FY 2023-24 is estimated at $776.68 billion worth of exports and $854.8 billion worth of imports. Reduction in imports is the primary factor behind the improvement in trade deficits, as exports remain stagnant with nominal changes. While imports have fallen by $43.21 billion from $898.01 billion in FY23 to $854.8 billion in FY24, exports have risen by only $0.28 billion in the same period. Government issues fresh guidelines to protect ship movement in the Persian Gulf. The Indian government has put the country's navy on high alert to respond quickly to calls of distress from ships, both Indian and foreign flag carriers, moving through the strife-torn Persian Gulf region where tensions have escalated since Iran launched a missile strike against Israel on Saturday. India's shipping ministry has reached out to the Indian Navy to coordinate any efforts to rescue ships in distress and respond to incidents that compromise the security of shipping lines in these sensitive regions, which include the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz, the Gulf of Oman, the Gulf of Aden, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, the Red Sea, the Somali Basin, and the Arabian Sea region. India's crude oil import bill drops 16% in FY24. Import dependence soars to 87%. India's crude oil import dropped 16% in the fiscal year ended March 31st as lower international rates, but the dependency on overseas supplies rose to a new high, official data showed. India imported 232.5 million tons of crude oil, which is refined into fuels like petrol and diesel, in the 2023-24 fiscal, almost the same as in the previous financial year. But it paid $132.4 billion for the imports in FY24 as against $157.5 billion import bill in 2022-23, Oil Ministry's Petroleum Planning and Analysis Cell data showed. The world's third largest oil importing and consuming nation has been able to add to its domestic production drop, raising its import dependence. Oil prices ease as weak China economy, likely US output boost outweigh Middle East crisis. Benchmark Brent opened lower at $89.52 a barrel on April 17, down 0.57% from previous day's close of $90.02 a barrel. Crude oil prices skidded below $90 a barrel on April 17 as weak economic data from China and expectations of higher output from the US outweighed geopolitical crisis in the Middle East. According to a Reuters report, even though China's economy grew faster than expected in the March quarter, several factors showed that demand at home remains frail. China is the largest energy consumer in the world. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the like button if you like the video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to the Shipping Tribune YouTube channel if you haven't already. And make sure to register for DryCon 2024 today.